What's up?
We're headed to Bitcoin Mansion.
What is this retreat going to be?
Amazing!
This retreat is going to be amazing.
What's up, guys? This retreat is going to be amazing.
This retreat is going to be amazing. We take 6 months of on-the-ground experience and networking and combine it into one fantastic 4-day retreat.
PriceSmart to get last minute champagne. Matt and Paul are bringing all the audio-visual gear for this huge media extravaganza we've got planned for this retreat. What most people don't know is that Sovereignty Studios creates the conditions and environment to make you look good on camera. And that's what this retreat is all about.
You've got to understand what it takes to get with the wave and be with one with Satoshi and have the faith that we're on the right side of history.
You've been thinking about El Salvador, you've been wondering about El Salvador, what's really going on down there? Now here's your chance to check out what all the hype is about.
Yo, what up?
What's good?
Look good.
Thank you, bro.
Glad you put on a shirt.
Yeah, I was like, where have all these shirts been before?
Where's your shirt?
That's what I'm saying. I gotta get these gift baskets done. I need the help.
Michael is at the house getting the gift bags ready for the guests because they're all showing up soon. A few people have arrived already. They're at the hotel next door. And this is where it all begins. We've been working on this for about 6 weeks, not long at all. It's crazy how it all came together.
Coming to a new country, exploring it, getting to know it, building a network, it's difficult, it's time consuming, it takes a lot of energy, it takes a lot of money. That's why we've condensed all of that's taken Michael and I 6 months into one long weekend that's also a fun time.
Michael and I, actually we met about exactly a year ago. Michael was always trying to get better on camera.
A generation of men is in danger of being lost forever. See, for millennia, young men have had a secure, tried and tested path in life in which they could follow and be led to mature manhood. Boys were inspired by myths and guided on how to be a man by their fathers and a fellowship of men in their community and tribe.
Then we met up in El Salvador in December. And we made a bunch of content together.
We're in El Salvador, and I think what's happening here is a direct representation of the sovereign individual thesis. This idea that technology is going to disrupt the world order. Nation states are going to have to compete for their citizens. So talent is going to flock where they're treated the best. And in El Salvador, Bukele has really opened up this place as a bastion of freedom and opportunity. The local population is super optimistic. They see the changes that are happening. I think what's going to end up happening is El Salvador is going to become an example. When you get creative people, entrepreneurs moving to your country, it's going to create so much wealth and prosperity. And I think that's what we're starting to see here.
And we thought, hey, there could be some potential here.
We don't need another Bitcoin podcast. How many Bitcoin podcasts are there? We have the tools at our disposal to create a parallel economy.
What's the bigger word of culture? It's a way of life.
It's bigger than us. I see it more of a spiritual solution from the whole universe to the human race.
So he's been coming out of his shell, and the world has been waiting. People love the Michael Ruiz brand.
There's these opportunities that come by every so often. Bitcoin was one of them, and I think El Salvador is another one. We have a forward-thinking president over there who's enacting policies that are friendly to entrepreneurs. He's very bold. The President Bukele, from what I can see, is that he's not shy about being antagonistic to whatever power structures are out there.
I don't know why they love Michael so much, but they love him, and I'm happy to work with him, and it's awesome. I mean, he is a likable guy. He's got a nice form. Maybe that's why people like Michael. And he's just a good guy. But anyway, we started making content. Michael started coming out of his shell. I was editing for him, helping figure out how to place his brand and position it. And he became the El Salvador guy. And that was kind of like our first test case study in making people look good at Sovereignty Studios. So he's like, hey, there's something here. Sovereignty Studios was born from that.
Man, I appreciate your help, dude.
Of course.
Even though you're doing it all, I appreciate you, bro.
Yo.
Do this thing! Now, we've heard a lot about this speaker. And it was also the only one available at the store, so we got it. Dude, undress it, baby.
Sovereignty Studios, the Bitcoin Mansion.
He's gonna be our Latino DJ.
Gonna be the MC.
Been continually growing. Back in June, Matias joined our team. We started the podcast. We started the media presence. We got that foundation done. Then we were like, okay, how are we going to monetize this attention? How are we going to do something to provide value to people? And that's when the Build in El Salvador Kickstart Retreat came to mind.
We'll be staying 4 nights here at the Bitcoin Mansion on the cliffs overlooking the beautiful Pacific Ocean. We'll be throwing a dress to impress sunset soiree.
All of this plus a special appearance by the one and only Bitcoin power couple, Max Kaiser and Stacy Herbert.
Be guided by your passion. Be guided by your heart. Be guided by the beat.
As soon as we started planning on that, Paul joined the team. And Paul is now here with us. And if it weren't for having Paul, we would not have been able to do this retreat.
Thank you so much. So my sister brought the hat. Yeah. My dad picked them up, so it's all a family endeavor. It's a family endeavor.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
See you. Good.
Sabrina, who's the property manager of the venue, but she's also pretty much on our team. She organized like half of the things we need for this retreat, and she's been amazing. My wife, Lau. She's been doing all the printing of the menus and organizing all the private chefs, negotiated the sponsorship for the meal at the party. Fire is getting bigger, more branches are being thrown in, and it's burning hotter, and people are getting swept up into it, and they're excited about it. Because what Sovereignty Studios does is it offers you the opportunity to create your role, doing what you like, what feels good and natural, and being part of something bigger. It offers all of us purpose.
Yeah, last week I should have.
See you again. Hey.
I just look at it as the BB world, the entire known history for all of times before Bitcoin.
It depends if there's traffic. One wrong turn can cost you another half an hour. We were looking for a spot for a retreat.
So today, for dinner, we are having chicken, fish, steak, veggies.
I love the dynamic shots.
We'll be hosting workshops, explaining how to get started here, answering all your basic questions, and we're gonna have excursions to prime destinations like Bitcoin Beach, San Salvador Historic City Center, and Lago Coatepeque. Each of these places offers a unique experience that normally would suck to plan on your own.
And so Sovereignty Studios is a community collective effort. That's why we started the school community. Ben is showing up at this party to play guitar. He cut the national anthem in half for Max Kaiser. we wrote this awesome blues track called Everything's Going to Zero Against Bitcoin.
Stocks are going to zero. Gold is going to zero. Everything's going to zero against Bitcoin.
But Ben was just part of our community. He found us there. So everyone's just joining in. Edwin is coming tonight. He's the CMO for Jan 3. He's coming to speak to the retreat guests about what it means to be part of El Salvador right now. He was born and raised here. He's an entrepreneur. He's a very intelligent guy, very insightful, and he's coming to talk, and he's happy to be a part of it. This thing is blown up and it's not out of control. If it were just me and Michael still, we would not have been able to get anywhere near here. But because Sovereignty Studios from the ground up is meant to be a collective endeavor where we all lift each other up together, we all do what we love, we all feel good about it, and we all build something beautiful in a forward-thinking jurisdiction like El Salvador.
All right, so welcome to the Build in El Salvador Retreat. My name is Michael Ruiz, this is Jordan Herbs. There is Paul Pendergrass, and there's Matthias Must. We are the Sovereignty Studios team, and we welcome you here, and we hope you have a fantastic weekend.
All of this is coming together. It starts today. After this weekend, everything is going to be crazy. Sovereignty Studios is going to blow up after this weekend. Oh, and I didn't mention Luis. Luis is here now because part of the reason we're going to blow up is because we're going to make so much fucking content from this weekend. And now we got Luis here. Woo! Hey. And Luis is going to help us get extra photos, extra video at all the events. We're going to be getting testimonials from people.
It's exceeded all my expectations. I mean, it's been fantastic.
The welcome that we got by being picked up at the airport, taking care of all our needs so we didn't have to worry about that.
It's just been a very caring experience. You can't do any better than this.
There's so much to capture. Everything is coming together thanks to the community. It's freaking awesome.
Okay, so this is the beans. Oh, you have a lot of veggies, man.
Man, I can't believe how much you did here, dude. Incredible.
Then we have here all the beef. Thank you. Hold on. But my crew. It's not only me, man. It's not only me. It's my crew too.
Which one's the fish?
This is for the fish.
No, which one is the fish on my plate? Oh, okay, perfect. Delicious. Seriously.
Come here and connect with a network of entrepreneurs, of builders, of the people you need to know in order to get started here in El Salvador.
If you've been curious about what El Salvador has to offer, book a call with us now and reserve your spot.